Hey, and welcome back to one of these videos where I break down specifically certain people who are online who are posting content about either their passion, knowledge, or interest, and obviously have gathered an audience around it, but also have a skill around it, right? And actually turning them into an actual online business owner, right? And there's multiple ways you can actually be an online business owner and make a lot of money, but specifically in this video, I want to break down how they can do so and make a lot of money and usually just scale and make the most amount of money possible by being an online course or program owner, right? So selling information, selling digital information specifically, right? And in this video, I will go over around Courtney, who is a 99K, followed account here, and she has a very very niche specific account, and that's kind of why I want to go in this video specifically in her account and how she's actually able to see this and do this, right? And turning her account that you see here to a 15K per month minimum online course business, right? Really, really simple. And essentially, I'll be showing you this through our very, very simples that we use with our own clients and people who are online to be able to do this, right? And essentially, this video is essentially what I'll be going over is is actually our strategies that I would implement with Courtney if, let's say, I was working with her, and the strategies I would do. Obviously, we go way more in depth, but this is just kind of an overview of what I would do personally. And essentially, this breakdown in four modules: account market analysis, offer creation and ideation, platforms and funnels, and marketing and scaling, right? These are the four things you need to have success with it. And essentially, like I said, turning her into an online course owner, making anywhere from 10 to 30K plus per month, again, using our very own process and systems in specific detail, right? So let's go down to the account analysis. So seeing essentially what she does, obviously on you guys' end, you can go on Instagram and see her account for yourself and see what she does. I've already done that, but as you can see, she has a popular account with 99K followers, almost 100K followers, and 2K on YouTube as well. She showcases her passion and money making skills, which is furniture flipping, right? This is what she's really, really good at. Obviously, if you look at the account a bit more in detail, you can see that she takes, completely just scrap furniture and is able to turn them into really, really nice pieces like this. And through that, she's actually able to make money with it, right? And a lot of people that follow her, yes, they just want to see her furniture, but a lot of people that follow her are interested in doing the same, like having the same skills or doing that for their own furniture, or being able to do that and make money with it, right? She makes a lot of money with it. Maybe some people are really good at furniture and finishing, but aren't even able to make money with it. So that's essentially that. She has a very niche account. Like I mentioned, furniture flipping is pretty niche and a high engagement, right? She does have a lot of engagement. Her skills verified and mastered. As you can see in her Instagram bio, she's award winning. She's really, really good. She's featured on popular furniture accounts and new stuff. So she's really, really good, and it's certified, and a lot of people know about it. And currently, she's just using her account to showcase her work and sell her furniture. That's only what she's doing, not selling anything extra, just guiding people to make sales through all her followers. And through that, she isn't currently offering any help to those 99K followers, right? She'll maybe give tips on certain posts and stuff like that, but no actual help or no like structured help is given to all the people that follow her. And that's a really big miss for her, right? Now, continue on to the account analysis. Let's see what she's currently doing. She uses her account, like I mentioned, to sell her refinished furniture pieces. So obviously she offers shipping, but you can get her furniture that she refinishes on her posts. She also makes posts and reels about her finished and then process work, but she kind of shows you the process of how she actually goes about doing it. But what I noticed that is that there's not actual much educational content actually helping her followers, right? There's the occasional tip here and there, but there's no actual educational content like the breakdowns, some step by steps, some business tips, actually helping her followers. There's not much of that, right? As she's building her audience, right? Obviously now she has 100K followers, but maybe in a few months she's gonna have 300K followers. It's actually super, super important to not only start doing educational content, so content that actually is valuable and helps people out, specifically in furniture flipping or making money with it, stuff like that, right? But also to start offering something to her audience for help. And what I mean by that is a lead magnet, which essentially is just could be a guide, could be a PDF, could be a mini course, anything that's going to really help her audience specifically, but something that's free, right? So you're just kind of giving that to them. And why would you even do that? Well, first of all, it helps your audience to build trust. You're giving out something for free for value. They're really going to appreciate that. It gives you an idea if your audience is actually interested in your help, right? If they were to be actually interested in a bigger program, something bigger, you can see that demand simply by seeing if a lot of people are interested in your lead magnet. And through that, you're able to start collecting emails and specifically leads, right? Creating conversation on Instagram and collecting emails, which is really, really good for any business. And when you do decide to launch, you'll have a really good launch because of all the people that were interested in the free stuff at the start. Now, let's look at the market analysis. Although furniture refinishing and flipping is quite a unique niche, there's still a lot of content creators in this niche, right? I was actually kind of surprised myself about the amount of people who are actually in this niche, right? Obviously, it's not a niche like fitness or money making, but there's still a lot of people specifically in this niche. And throughout all the others out there, we were actually able to see exactly what their process looks like in terms of revenue and content. Going through all these accounts, we were able to see how much they're actually making, how they're making their account, their money, and it says specifically their content and what that looks like, right? With the quality of it, what does that look like, the reels, stuff like that. So, and after looking at her market, we can see that most furniture creators have around, let's say, 5K to 300K. Some have like, there's only a few, I believe one or two have like 1 million followers, but usually it's in that range. And some of them are actually highly actually able to highly capitalize from it, while others less. And I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So that said, let's take a look at her competitors and people in her niche, right? So here are some people in her niche. So let's take a look. You have furniture flipping teacher, 257,000 followers, obviously about furniture flipping. Refurbished dish, which is Erin. She has about 1.2 million, so definitely one of the biggest ones here. And here we have Adriana, 30K followers, also about furniture refinishing. So on this side of Lauren, she has a complete education business, so it's already done, it's already made. She has an online course or program, and the price for her program is $3,000 US to be able to learn how to actually flip furniture like her. So definitely on the higher price range, but you can see just the possibilities, and I'm sure a lot of people are paying for it. And if you look at these two right here, they're kind of in the same situation as Courtney. They're actually not selling anything particularly. They have affiliate links, and you can actually just buy their furniture, but they're still in the same situation as Courtney, right? And essentially this puts Courtney in a unique position, right? Because Courtney could easily become one of the top earning furniture creators on the platform simply by doing the right strategies and launching her very own online program or course by following our strategies, right? If she does follow our strategies, she can definitely have success with it. And before I start, if you are looking at this, you're a creator and you want to launch your very own, definitely DM me on Instagram, and I can actually, I've got something for you that I can show you of value. But yeah, that's that for me. It's going to be in the link in bio for that Instagram. So let's go to the offer creation ideation. So for the actual offer creation, what kind of offers should she actually spend all her time on actually creating and selling to her specific audience, right? And you do this by doing a few methods where you can actually doing research on exactly what her audience specifically wants. And one of the first ways you can do that is by doing a story sequence where she should specifically ask people that follow her and watch her stories, why are they actually following her in the first place, and then through that actually ask a few questions such as a bit more about their to get to learn more about their furniture flipping journey and where they're actually at, exactly what they're kind of struggling with, right? What are their pain points, and if they would be interested in some kind of help, right? And this is one of the reasons why you do lead magnet, is that you can actually see how much people are interested before you even ask this specific question. The other way is to send them to a form, so a Google form, and get specifically feedback from them, and may also offer them a call. You can create a Google form, which kind of goes in the similar questions that in their Instagram stories, but a bit more in detail. And then you can also offer them to jump on a 15-minute call with you, so they actually just can say all of their issues, their pain points, and why they follow you and stuff like that, right? You can do that through Calendly. As well as that, it's just actually just coming up with an offer that she feels comfortable teaching to others, right? If a lot of people want to specifically learn how you refinish a furniture, in that case, but you don't know anything about it, it's not the best idea to go forward with it. It's just specifically creating an offer that she really knows about and she feels that she'd be the best at teaching it, because that's going to that's essentially what is going to allow her to have the most success with it, right? So, details of the program. This is essentially what is inside the offer and what the statement of the offer is. And through that, you need to identify the offer statement, which is just a one sentence things, which I will go over on what that looks like, the offer details, and the clear offer benefits and results. And so for Courtney, here's is what it looks like. Helping you become an amazing furniture flipper and make additional income in 60 days or less. You can say something like that. I just put it general, but this is essentially just an offer that gives, clear on what is it actually going to be about and what can they actually get, so the benefits. And let's break down specifically what this offer will consist of. So Courtney's program, helping you become an amazing furniture flipper and make additional income. The first part would be course material, which essentially this is just a video module, some video resources on actually how to do the whole thing, right? And here are the two things the course module should dive into: how to get really good at furniture flipping, right? The actual hands-on skills and what she's learned, and also the business side of thing of actual furniture flipping. I definitely think it should include both. And I would personally divide the course structure in simple modules and sub-modules. And specifically, the course should be long enough to understand all the concepts, and also provide clear information on all the steps necessary to learn the skills and actually make money with it. I think that'd be the best combo to make the course material about. For the community and group access, super important to incorporate that. And essentially, you can give the members access to a group chat of other inspiring furniture flippers and stuff like that. A private one-on-one DM questions to Courtney specifically. Possibility of networking and doing in-person workshops if she so decides to do that. So really creating a good community. And this can be very helpful for people starting out on their journey, right? Imagine getting all this help. That would probably really help you. And for the coaching extras, she can have weekly or bi-weekly Q&A calls, training calls, or something similar. She can also do some live refinishing sessions where she can set up the camera and do some refinishing live, right? This is also something she can do, would definitely help bring more clarity to the people inside. So let's go down to the sales funnel and hosting platforms. The website sales funnel obviously should all start by a sales funnel. You're not going to be able to sell your course without an actual, just a little website, something like that. So it should contain a VSL, video sales letter, specifically a video breaking down her journey, how she's actually able to make money with it, what can be expected from inside the program, the benefits from it, stuff like that. She should showcase all her previous work and all the achievements she's done. So this is the time to speak about her award-winning stuff and stuff like that. Copywriting must be done correctly. Obviously, it's a sales page, not just a website. So it has to be something that is persuasive. I would also specifically highlight the opportunity to not only learn a skill, but also being able to make money from it, which is something a lot of people are seeking, right? They love to do furniture refinishing, but they want to be able to make money with this. So I would definitely highlight that in her specific sales funnel, but also specifically in the VSL. So now that she has her actual sales funnel, it's time to actually host the actual program or course. And through this hosting platform, you can implement all the course materials, so the videos that she's actually done inside the platform, set up the community, set up the calls of coaching, put everything to your brand and make it your own. Super important, because in the long term, you want to create an online education business. And through that, you need to have your own brand on everything. So super important to do that. And I just wanted to let you know that there are many, program platforms and hosting platforms to use. We have a preferred one, which we use with our personal clients, but feel free to choose any that you'd like. For the marketing essentially is where most people who launch courses don't do well. They'll have a nice course, the website, whatever, it'll be fine, but they don't actually do the marketing correctly. That's a huge part of actually selling the whole thing. So marketing strategy for her specifically, I would do posts, specifically reels, educational reels like we've talked about, with CTA, so clear call to action specifically to her lead magnet, which the lead magnet, I would do like a free guide for furniture flipping, or free guide to make money, or start making your first $1,000 furniture flipping, something like that. Pretty simple. You can make it on Google Doc or Canva or something like that. Through that, you'll capture emails and Instagram profiles. And for the emails, you can send it to their email. And I specifically put them in an email sequence, so email marketing. And through the email marketing, talk about your journey, what you know, and specifically at the end of certain emails, you can offer to help. And that they'll go to the sales funnel, and then they're gonna go for a program sale, right? And for the Instagram profiles, start contacting people engaging in your content. If somebody comments on your post or anything like that, start contacting with them and having conversations with them. You can send them directly to your sales page or propose them a free consultation call and then sell through that, right? So that's the marketing. Um, this is more of the systems for the content side of marketing. I won't be going in exactly in depth on what she should do. But I would recommend start doing more reels with voiceovers explaining the process of building, the profits made, and more educational stuff. Like I mentioned, it's just more educational content. I think talking about how much actual money she's making would be definitely a good seller. This will get people even more engaged and wanting to learn more and do exactly what Courtney does, right? This is going to be the marketing angle I would go with. For the scaling, for the organic scaling, scaling is simply just putting more effort into creating better, more converting, and overall just more content. So, opening up the content machine and just putting more out there. Courtney should also start branching out to different social media platforms for maximum reach. This is obviously something we recommend with all clients to be on the most amount of platforms possible. But doing all these posts and coming up with all the content will be time consuming, specifically for her if she's spending all her time doing, furniture refinishing. And I'm not sure if that's her full time job. But it would take a lot of time to start posting all the content, stuff like that. That's why we bring a team specifically with our clients for the content help. So actually coming up with all the ideas and scripting out for you. That way you just have to press record it, and it's all done. That's all you have to do, right? So I would get, something on YouTube going, obviously her Instagram, maybe even TikTok, to get people to her offer and make sales that way. And for the paid scaling specifically in her case, I won't be going in depth on what she should do. Truly because it just really is not a main priority because of all the organic reach she already has, right? I would focus on that before I even start, think about the paid scaling, right? It depends for the different accounts as well, but in her case, I would just focus on the organic reach that she has. But maybe down the line, after implementing our organic scaling strategies, she could do the paid scaling strategies. So what is her actual revenue potential from her program or course if she were to actually launch it? But it's super important to keep in mind that for her to actually have really good success with it, and this is something I see a lot of other creators and a lot of people who are online have a huge mistake in, is that they actually just launch it without any strategy, without any marketing strategy. Their website sales funnel doesn't look good. They barely promote it or stuff like that, and they end up just not making any sales. And you can have a lot of followers, but if you do not know how to market it properly, you're not going to get any sales. It's as simple as that. So specifically in her case, with the right audience research, so exactly knowing what they want, the right marketing, like the right marketing I just showed you, and the right conversion system, so being able to convert them, the emails and stuff like that, she would actually easily be able to convert 0.05% of her followers to her offer per month, right? And that's without any aggressive scaling strategy. So if she sells an offer at $300, which honestly I would charge even more than that, the higher you can go with your price range, the better. But let's say only 0.05% of our actually audience converts per month. So that's only 50. So 300 times 50 is 15K per month, right? And this honestly is the lowest I would see her doing, specifically with the right strategies. Not only would there be more people interested, but I could definitely see her being able to charge more, specifically because she's teaching other people how to make money. She can definitely charge more, right? So she would make about 180K per year from it if she's able to make that 50K per month, right? So think about it. She's just posting content, doing some furniture finishing. Maybe she's making a lot of money through it. I'm not quite sure. But if she would have just spent a month or two actually building this and making it really good and coming up with a strategy with us, she'd be actually able to make 180K per year business from, right? Which is really good. But again, it is to keep in mind, program has to actually deliver good results. All the processes have to be set up correctly, and the revenue can really depend on the month. So that being said, if you're someone who is in a maybe similar position as Courtney, you have kind of followers online, maybe you even have a small audience, and you want to be able to do exactly that and have all these systems actually just implemented done for you, right? You're looking to build, launch, and scale your online program as a skilled creator. And essentially just having all these systems that I just showed you and these strategies, and obviously these are all custom to you and your niche, all implemented directly done for you, right? So on a done for you basis. And essentially that's where the partnership comes in play. Go to the link below this video, watch our qualifying video on our website here. And directly after that, you can book a call if you're interested, right? The video just goes over exactly what we do, how we can help you, and if you are actually qualified for the whole thing. And if you feel like you are, then book in a call and we can talk over things and we can actually get started, right? You definitely won't be disappointed, and I'm definitely sure we can help you out. If you're unsure, you can also just DM me on Instagram, but I would definitely recommend just going over the website, booking a call directly, and I'm super excited to start talking to you.